Welcome to another wow moment. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. It's been a day to be unpacked, guys. It really has. Everything from the start of this day up until this point has all come into alignment. We're talking about timing. Everything there is a season and a season for everything under the sun. There's a timing, guys. A timing. Why is that so important? Well, when you go to make a cake, you have ingredients that must go in. Yes, there are some things that can be substituted, but basically the principal ingredients remain the same if you want your cake to rise and not fall. There's a certain amount of time that the cake must go in the oven. And there's something that you must be doing if you want it to rise and not fall. That's the same thing in the natural with life, guys. With the life that we have, I wanted to know, why is this so important? Why am I constantly unpacking things about life? Well, here's one thing. I'm a human being living in a human existence. Some may say to you, no, you're a spiritual being living in a human existence. Truth in that too. But I want to talk to you about my humanity. In my humanity, I know what it's like to be broken, and I know what it's like to be whole. In my humanity, I know what it's like to cry and be sad, and I know what it's like to be excited, overjoyed, and happy. In my humanity, I know what it's like to live in destructive and self-destructive ways and behaviors, and I know what it's like to push, to press, to thrive, to live in wholeness, sound, responsible, reasonable behaviors that will allow me to live and fight another day. Hence, I go from being a cigarette smoker to a non-smoker, because I did not want to be a part of shortchanging my own life. Now, there are things that we have control over, and then there are certain things that we have absolutely no control over. I'm not talking about the things we don't have control over. I'm talking about the parts of our life that we can control. As you'll recall in the earlier segment that I had with Minister Alicia Smith, we were talking about we have no say in how we were conceived, how we were born, or how we're raised. It does not become a say on our part until we are of an age where we say, okay, I'm taking this reign in my own hands. I gave the scenario about the $50. And once it's given to you, is yours to do it as you will. There's a lot of divine order in that. Okay? I'm not talking about that, though. I'm talking about in the natural sense. In the natural sense, you don't wake yourself up. That's divine order. There is a creator who created you. A mechanism in your body says, wake up! Has nothing to do with you. Okay? The same with creation and your creation. You were not a part of that plan. As far as the conversation, you are only a part of the plan in that you exist. Following me, guys? Okay. When I made the conscious decision that I wanted to become a mother, there were certain steps that I had to put in place in order for that to come to be. Some would say my husband chose me. Some would say I chose my husband. I'm here to tell you that was all divine, okay? It was all divinely set up. However, sticking around and being a mother to those children, even on the times when I didn't know how I was going to get up out of the bed, the divinity in me said, get up. You have a responsibility to lives other than your own. That same thing speaks to me every day that says, you have a responsibility to Lorraine as a life. because her life matters. And as a responsibility to Lorraine and her life that matters, what kind of life do you want her to have? And what steps are you taking to ensure that she has that type of life? Remember, I told you about an affirmation that I say daily. Everything that I need to succeed is already inside of me. The God, the divinity in me, the one who created me, said, before you were formed in your mother's womb, I knew you. And I knew the plans that I had for you. And they haven't changed. So I want, for Lorraine, I want the plans that I have for myself to come in alignment with the plans that the one who created me had for me. And when that happens, oh, it's so well with my soul. But there has been times when that didn't happen and things didn't go well for me. Well, this has been another wow moment. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. Please, wherever you are in life, please continue to have the conversation. They're worth having. Until next time, take care.